going on, guys? Michael Reynolds here from Godfather Smoothies. In today's video we're going to be talking about ribs, especially my recipe 3-2-1 ribs. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a nice decent sized rib. So as you can tell, it's got a really good fat content on the front, on the back of it, and on the front we've got a really nice marbling effect. We're going to grab our butcher's knife and we're going to do a little bit of trimming. As you can see, this is a decent size. This is around 1 kilo. So what we're going to do with this particular pack is we're going to have a look. Make sure that there's no membrane attached to it, which the membrane is gone. That's what we like to see. So we're going to grab our olive oil, or you can use canola oil like I am today. Literally just want to rub a little bit over the top. A little bit on the other side. Beautiful. And what this does is this allows the rub mixture that we have to connect onto the meat. So to start off, we're going to grab some salt and pepper. Literally a nice decent amount on top, and the same with the pepper. Now it's always good to use fresh cracked pepper as opposed to already cracked, so we can release all those natural oils and flavours inside the pepper. Then we just want to flip the meat over and do the same on the other side. Get a nice generous coating of your black pepper. Okay, pause it. Okay, now that we're back, what we're going to do is we've applied our salt and pepper to both sides. So we're going to grab my Godfather signature barbecue rub. Now this one here can be used on chicken, it can be used on beef, pork, and today we're going to be using them on ribs. So what we do, put a generous amount on top of our ribs. Flip it over and do the same thing. Okay, then we want to wrap our ribs, put them in the fridge for around about an hour, then we can load them up into the smoker. Awesome. Okay, it's been roughly about an hour now, and we're ready to unwrap our ribs and chuck them onto the smoker. So as you can see, there's a bit of moisture that's come out of these ribs, but that's what we're after. So we're after these ribs to be nice, juicy, tender and moist, just exactly like this. So we've got our smoker up to 125 degrees Celsius, which is 225 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to chuck these in there for 3 hours to gain some smoke. But what we're going to do is we're going to put these meat side down. Now I know there's a lot of controversy out there today. Some people saying bone side up, some people saying meat side down. Well, I prefer meat side down, so these are just simply sensational. So we're going to pop these on in the middle and allow this to smoke for 3 hours. So every half an hour what we're going to do is we're going to come back out, we're going to spray them with apple juice. Once we've sprayed them with apple juice, we're then going to allow it to continue for another half an hour. So for 3 hours, we're going to be constantly out here every half an hour spraying it with our apple juice. Now what that's going to do is that's going to provide another layer of flavour, and also it's going to provide that extra moisture that the meat needs to remain juicy, tender and moist. So now we're ready to spray our meat with apple juice. As you can see, there's a beautiful colour on top of our ribs. So this is actually the bottom half of the rib. So what we want to do is give this a good coating of apple juice. Grab the other side. Do the same thing. And then we can flip that back over. Okay, so we're going to repeat this process once every half an hour. So this has been our first half an hour of cooking, so we've got another 2.5 hours. So every half an hour, just come out, spray it with your apple juice. Okay, we're ready. It's been 2 hours now. So we're going to take these ribs out. Look at the lovely colour on those ribs. That is absolutely sensational. So what we're going to do is we're going to give these a little bit of a spray, just to moisten them up a little bit. Put a little bit of rub mixture on the top. This will just impart a little bit more flavour. We flip them over, do the same thing. Then what we want to do from this point is get some margarine. Want to apply just a little bit. 3 pieces. One there. One there. And one there. And then we want to get our honey. Drizzle it over the top. Get our brown sugar. Apply a little bit on the top. Just like that. We want to flip that over and repeat the process. So we get a little bit of our margarine. 1, 2, 3. Grab our honey. And grab our brown sugar. And what this will do is this will make it really, really moist, juicy and tender. And then what we want to do is we'll wrap this up and we'll put this directly back onto the smoker. Okay, so now it's been time to take our ribs off. So we've had it on for another 2 hours inside the smoker. So now we're going to remove them from the heat. And then what we're going to do, the next step, is to sauce our ribs. So we'll close this lid, keep our heat going, because they will need to continue for another hour. So we'll see what these beautiful ribs look like. Let's have a look. So take a look at this. This is what you want your ribs to look like. That is beautiful right there. So what we want to do now is put them straight back onto our smoker. And once we've done that, we're going to sauce them. Oh, so tender. We already pulled them back from the bone a little bit, which is just what we want. So now we're going to get our sauce, get our mop brush. Now you can use any sauce you like, you don't have to use this one. But I like to use the Sweet Baby Ray's honey chipotle sauce. It just gives it a bit of extra flavour, a bit of extra pop. So we just pop that on top. Mop that in. And then we close the lid on this and let it set for half an hour. Alright guys, so now we're up to slicing the ribs. So as you can see, I've given it one more coating of sauce. We've taken it off the smoker. It's been on there for another hour. So let's just cut through and have a look at what these ribs look like. You can see straight away that they are quite tender. Yeah, that knife's gone through quite easily. Let's just take a look. So you can see that it has a beautiful smoke ring. Oh, that looks sensational. Let's give another slice. Let's slice through here. Let's just get the whole shot in there. Oh, look at that beautiful smoke ring. Oh. Okay guys, so now that we've sliced up all these ribs, we're now ready to eat them. So, excuse the fingers, but this is what they call Pitmaster privilege. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope you guys will like, share and subscribe and comment to all of my videos so you don't miss a thing when it comes to my barbecue videos, and you'll see me smoking next time.